NewsX, West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee stated that she won't be able to attend the meeting of the INDI Alliance on the 1st of June, coinciding with the final phase of the Lok Sabha elections. Mamata's statements come as top opposition leaders, including Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge, decided to meet in Delhi to assess their performance in the Lok Sabha elections and chalk out their strategy ahead of the results. Chief Minister Mamata attributed her decision to stay away from the crucial meeting to the upcoming election of the last 10 seats in West Bengal on the same day. She even emphasized the priority of cyclone Remal relief efforts for the victims affected in West Bengal. Now let us further discuss upon Mamata's decision on missing out from this INDI Alliance meet. Joining us on the show to talk more about this is Mr. Sumit Peer, senior political commentator. Rohi Roy, BJP spokesperson, also joins us on the show. Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, also joins me in the studio. Last but not the least, Mr. Shomit Ghosh, political analyst, also with us on the program. Sumit Peer, I'll begin with you. Well, what do you make of this excuse, if we can call it, that Mamata Banerjee has mentioned in her absence note? Of course, it's known to everyone that 1st of June is the last phase. And of course, the cyclone too would require a chief minister, to be attending, whatever is necessary to the relief and rescue operations concerning this particular tragedy. But the fact of the matter is there have been several incidents in the past in West Bengal where the chief minister has not been there and they have been equally important. What do you think? Is this a snub or a message or an honest excuse by the chief minister to not show up for this INDI Alliance? She's said time and again in the past also, Sumit, that she will support them, but in her own way. Is this a way of supporting the INDI Alliance?
Vineet, thanks for having me on your show. First of all, our heartfelt sympathies for the people who have been impacted by the cyclone, and I will pray for their fastest recovery and will pray that God be kind to them. That's on the note we begin with. Coming to the politics of it. Look, Vineet ji, Mamata Banerjee Didi has never ever gone for any INDI Alliance meeting. She has always given it a slip. Ye bahana, wo bahana, ye bahana, she has not gone with them. The problem is she doesn't believe in INDI Alliance. The problem is she doesn't have very good equation with Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. They are fighting like cats and dogs. And it is because of Mamata Didi, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji had a fight with Kharge ji also. There was a verbal spat going on between them. And to the extent that Kharge ji was willing to cannibalize the state unit of Congress just to accommodate Mamata Banerjee, that she might turn up for the event and at least be seen as some person who is a solid contender. Now, the challenge is that when it comes to INDI Alliance, they don't have anybody who is a vote getter, who can really get you no many seats. So they wanted at least to see that show of power, and Mamata Didi is very careful not to be seen with them. She has been very careful. If you win and if you need my outside support, I will come and give you. It's like a situation, Vineet, when you reach the moon and if your rocket needs the extra fuel, I will give you from my rocket. But you have to reach the orbit of moon, then I'll come and I'll talk to you. So I know you're not going to reach the moon. I don't need to give you the fuel. So Mamata Didi is very carefully in distancing herself from the catastrophe called INDI Alliance, because she knows INDI Alliance will fail. When the INDI Alliance will fail, her name will also go down the drain. People like Kejriwal ji and all who have one seat want to try their luck. They will want to be seen as much as the INDI Alliance because they want to be seen as a national leader. Tejasvi Yadav, who wants to be seen as a national leader, Akhilesh Bhagia wants to be seen as a national leader. And at the end of the day, there's also a grudge between her and Rahul Gandhi, who is the prime ministerial face. Declare Mamata Banerjee today prime ministerial face, she will attend all your meetings. The challenge is she doesn't want to be seen as a sidekick to Rahul Gandhi and there is a history between Sonia Gandhi and Mamata Banerjee. Let's not forget that. There's a history between Mamata Banerjee and Congress. Let's not forget that. She doesn't want to be seen as a sidekick. So she is the queen of Bengal, what she thinks, West Bengal. So she sets the rules of the game. Agar mera zarurat padega, to aayega. That is the strategy Didi is taking because she knows this alliance is not going to hold the waters. Being a part of this alliance, she doesn't want to spoil her chances for the upcoming assembly elections. Mind it, Vineet, she will be fighting Congress, she will be fighting BJP in West Bengal. So for her assembly elections, she knows what is the outcome of the Lok Sabha elections. She knows BJP will take around 25, 30 seats. So this is a gone game for her. She wants to protect her turf for the upcoming assembly elections. That is why she doesn't want to be seen dining with the enemy. Rahul Gandhi and Congress and Kharge ji, if is seen there, that will impact her election. So Lok Sabha is gone. Why do you think she will risk Rajya Sabha also? It's not like Congress where they can sacrifice state units, where they are in the election for getting a consolation prize, where Rahul Gandhi ji will again blame the EVM, will blame the sun, earth, moon and Saturn why he has lost the election. Yeah, though planetary motions do matter. So, but on the top of that, Mamta Didi is very smart to protect her Vidhan Sabha, or that is the assembly election, so that she can protect her turf. That is exactly the reason she doesn't want to be a part of this alliance. She doesn't want to be seen with them. She doesn't want to go to the voter and say, vote me against Congress and BJP. Then the voter will say, Didi, aap to BJP, Congress walon ke saath the. So she doesn't want that image. She's very careful. She knows BJP has come up. She knows her formidable, the most pertinent threat to Mamata Banerjee now is not Congress, is BJP. Any Nazdiki with Congress, any closeness with Congress is a direct advantage to BJP. That is what she's running away from, and rightfully so. But look at Kharge ji, he's willing to sacrifice Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, including the leader of opposition of Congress. He's willing to cannibalize the whole of unit of West Bengal just to look photo ops, have a good photo ops, and to give Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi some face. How formidable alliance they have built, and how body is coming and toeing under the leadership of able leader, Prime Minister in making and waiting, Shri Rahul Gandhi ji. That is whole equation we need for me.
Okay, all right. Rohi Roy, BJP spokesperson, also with us on the show. Rohi, if you can hear me, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Rohi, of course, Mamata Banerjee going solo on this. Does this exude some sort of a confidence, or is she displaying political acumen?
Before coming directly to this topic, I have a request for for all the people of the country, as well as for all the media houses. And this is something as a trend I have seen during the last election when the INDI alliance was routed in MP Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. Some of the media outlets even emphasized it as a defeat of I.N.D.I alliance. So I will request all the media outlets that on 4th June, when this alliance will get routed again, please do not post such captions, because at the end of the day, we are mere political parties. But Hamara Bharat Bhumi, this Bharat Bhumi is going to stay forever. So let us not attach one political party as a representative of the entire Bharat. And we are very much passed over the Indira is Congress, Indira is India, and India is Indira phase. Now coming to this alliance, whatever discussion we are having today, Trinamool Congress is a total non-entity across the nation. They are just merely a regional party fighting in just 40 seats. Out of the 40 seats, they will hardly win 10 to 15 seats. And therefore, no one even feels to call them in the meetings anymore. So it's just, this TMC is doing all these tactics to just show that they are even existing. They are suffering from existential crisis. TMC Supremo in the past few days have been making statements like, you can slap me, but do not vote for BJP. I will wash your utensils, but do not vote for BJP. So this is a mere desperation that is going on in their part. And this TMC is actually a total non-entity. After 4th June, they will turn into a local party office, a Kuchkawala party office, if you want to say. This entire India alliance which we are talking about, I will tell you the A, B, C, D of India alliance. The A of India alliance stands for appeasement, B for bigotry, C for corruption, and D for dynastic politics. And this is exactly why a few leaders who believe in Parivarvad, who believe in corruption, are coming together to fight a poll against Narendra Modi, the son of Bharat Mata, because he said, na khaunga, na khane dunga. I dare these leaders of India Alliance, the CPIM leaders, the Congress leaders, and the TMC leaders, who are having multiple photo ops across Delhi, across Bihar, across Bangalore, to come and do the same thing in Bengal. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge recently sacrificed Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and even showed him the exit way that if he doesn't support Mamata Banerjee, then he can even leave the alliance. I want to remind Mr. Kharge of one particular event what that took place in West Bengal. Sadly, this event did not come much in the media also. So after Kolkata municipal elections, what happened in one particular ward, I won't name the ward because it is again very sensitive information. One particular Congress leader was stripped naked on the road by TMC. His video was made, and literally the person was begging to TMC goons that, okay, if you want, then you kill me, but do not give me this shame. I want to ask this question to Rahul Gandhi and to Mr. Kharge, that are you ready to sacrifice the lives of your worker just for a mere alliance? Are the lives of your worker more important, or is an alliance with Mamata Banerjee more important for you? This is something the India Alliance must answer. Again, if you see the other members of India Alliance, in Delhi, Rahul Gandhi of the Congress do not dare to speak a word in favor of Swati Maliwal, but probably they are even voting for Aam Aadmi Party. Cut to in Punjab, the same Congress is releasing sex tapes of Aam Aadmi Party ministers. So, this alliance is just a confusion and nothing else, a mere hogwash. in Bengal, in Tripura, in one election, the CPM and the Congress are fighting against each other to protect democracy. Cut to the next
Okay.
election, they are becoming the
Okay, all right. Let me rope in Shamit Ghosh, political analyst, into this conversation as well, and then we get a response from Joyita Basu. Shamit, ममता बनर्जी अपने आप को इंडी गठबंधन से दूर करती हुई ये क्या जतलाता है? क्या वो ये दिखाने की कोशिश कर रही हैं कि वो अकेले ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी पर भारी पड़ेंगी? क्योंकि जिस तरीके से वो शुरुआत में इंडिया अलायंस का समर्थन कर रही थी, अब जाके ऐसे लगने लगा है कि ये जो डिस्टेंस है, ये जो दूरी है, ये एक रणनीति का हिस्सा है. क्या वो रणनीति तृणमूल कांग्रेस के लिए काम आएगी?
ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट इट बी वेरी क्लियर कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस पहले दिन से ही बीइंग एन पॉलिटिकल एनालिसिस्ट में ये कहूँगा कि हमने जो देखा कि ममता बनर्जी इंडिया अलायंस का एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट हिस्सा थी टीएमसी. लेकिन ममता बनर्जी ये बार बार कहा है हाईकमांड को, कांग्रेस हाईकमांड को, कि आप लोग सीट एडजस्टमेंट कर लीजिए. जो सीट एडजस्टमेंट बंगाल में नहीं हुआ. और अगर आप देखेंगे कि बंगाल में इंडिया अलायंस अगर जो भी है सीपीएम और कांग्रेस के अंदर में एक सीट एडजस्टमेंट हुआ है. सीपीएम, सीपीआई और जो भी लेफ्ट पार्टीज है उन लोगों के साथ कांग्रेस का एक सीट एडजस्टमेंट हुआ है. टीएमसी अकेला 42 सीट्स पे लड़ रहा है. तो यहाँ पर क्लियर है कि बंगाल में टीएमसी, ममता बनर्जी ऑन द वेरी फर्स्ट डे शी इज सेइंग दैट जहाँ पर जिस स्टेट पे जो सबसे ताकतवर है, जो बीजेपी को वो टक्कर दे सकता है, उसको बीजेपी के खिलाफ लड़ना है. तो यहाँ पर टीएमसी जब लड़ रहा है तब टीएमसी का कोई भी कैंडिडेट उसे बीजेपी के साथ भी जैसे लड़ना पड़ता है, उससे इसके साथ साथ वो सीपीएम एंड कांग्रेस की सपोर्टर्स कैंडिडेट के साथ भी लड़ना पड़ रही है. मतलब उनकी जो अलायंस बना है यहाँ पर. तो ये पहले दिन से ये क्लियर था. जब 10 मार्च ब्रिगेड राउंड से जब टीएमसी ने 42 सीट्स पे अकेला उनका कैंडिडेट डिक्लेयर कर दिया था, उसी दिन से ये क्लियर हो गया था कि 42 सीट्स में ही टीएमसी अकेला लड़ेगा. और यहाँ पर कांग्रेस के साथ टीएमसी का कोई गठबंधन नहीं हुआ है, ना तो सीपीआईएम के साथ हुआ है. टीएमसी यहाँ पर अकेला ही लड़ रहा है. दैट इज वेरी क्लियर. ममता बनर्जी ने जो यहाँ का बीजेपी का स्पोक पर्सन कह रहा था, मैं उसे थोड़ा और भी डेटा देना चाहता हूँ कि 3 यहाँ पर ममता बनर्जी ने इंडिया गठबंधन की जो नेता है उन लोगों को 3 पॉइंट दिया है. 3 पॉइंट क्या है कि आप अगर इंडिया गठबंधन आएंगे, हम उनको सपोर्ट करेंगे, सरकार अगर बनेगा तो वहां पर आपको पहले सीए को लागू नहीं करना पड़ेगा. सीए जो बिल लाया गया है उसे कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा. आपको जो अभिन्न दीवानी नीति जो है, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड, इसे कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा. इसके बारे में चर्चा नहीं होगा. और ऐसे टोटल 3 शर्त ममता बनर्जी की तरफ से दिया गया है. तो अगर इंडिया गठबंधन या जो हाईकमांड है उन लोगों को ये लगेगा कि हाँ टीएमसी के पास अच्छा सीट्स है, हमें इससे चाहिए, तो वो जरूर उनको इसी गठबंधन में ले लेंगे. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है ऑल इंडिया एस्पेक्ट पे टीएमसी का ज्यादा सीट आएगा सीपीएम से. तो बंगाल में अगर इन लोगों को सीपीएम के साथ गठबंधन करके, मुझे नहीं लगता है, जो मैं बंगाल पॉलिटिक्स जितना भी मैं ऑब्जर्व करता हूँ, कि बंगाल में सीपीएम का कुछ नहीं आने वाला है. और केरल में भी उन लोगों का कुछ सीट्स आने वाला है. टोटल पूरे देश में सीपीआईएम या लेफ्ट पार्टीज को उससे अच्छा होगा अगर नेशनल एस्पेक्ट पे देखेंगे कांग्रेस के लिए, कि वो चाहेंगे कि टीएमसी के पास अगर 20-25-30 जो भी सीट आएगा.
पर क्या ममता बनर्जी को इंडिया अलायंस के साथ रहने में फायदा हो सकता था? किसी तरीके का राजनीतिक मुनाफा हो सकता था, आपको लगता है?
बंगाल में मुझे नहीं लगता है. बंगाल में टीएमसी इज एनफ. क्योंकि यहाँ पर अदित चौधरी का नाम लिया गया. अदित चौधरी कांग्रेस कर रहे हैं, लेकिन वो उसकी जो भाषा है, उसका जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो मतलब उसे बीजेपी का सुविधा हो रहा है. तो बंगाल में इंडिया अलायंस से छोड़कर अलग से लड़ना टीएमसी के लिए सुविधा होगा. क्योंकि जो एंटी बीजेपी वोट है वो एंटी बीजेपी वोट स्प्लिट हो रहा है. ये अच्छा है.
चलिए, ऑलराइट जोयता. Well, obviously, TMC is very confident of going it alone. But what were those, accusations against the central government all about? That if they continue to, be in power, it's not going to be, good for the country. And now Mamata Banerjee has gone back to her state, has gone back to her shell. Isn't that counterproductive of what the India Alliance stood for? And obviously, they have garnered support from other places as well. But the fact of the matter is that this also shows some sort of a pathology of not being able to work with anybody else.
Listen, when Mamata Banerjee goes into an alliance, she goes there with only one target, one aim she has, and that is Trinamool will get to, will be the #1 power in Bengal. Every other party, except of course the rival BJP, everyone else will have to support her. She is not going to concede anything to them, not going to give anything to anyone. Everyone else's job, meaning the Congress and the left's job, is to ensure her victory. So that they have to ensure that the vote does not get split, all their vote comes to her. That she's very single-minded about it, and we all remember how she, basically snubbed Rahul Gandhi when he entered Bengal with that his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, when she said that we had not been told a whole lot of things. And at the same time, she has been giving two sorts of statements about India Alliance, that no, we are going to be outside the India Alliance and support them. And later, when there was a lot of hullabaloo over it, she said that yes, we are going to support the India Alliance. Who said? You are misinterpreting me. So basically, #1, she has only one focus, and that is to retain her turf, to basically consolidate her presence in Bengal. And she does not want any dilution from that. She also does not know as yet what the results, let's put it this way, the very fact that she is refusing to attend the India Alliance meeting on Saturday shows that she is more or less certain that the India Alliance is not coming back to power. So, okay, otherwise why wouldn't you be seen with the quote-unquote victors, the projected victors? But obviously the message has reached that these people are not willing, so she is definitely not going to be seen with the losers. So that is the reason why. And the thing is, if you are looking at the composition of the India Alliance, except for the Congress, which are the strong parties which may have some good seats in the states, one is DMK and the other is TMC. So she is trying to increase her value in the alliance, but of course a lot of this will ultimately depend on how many seats her party is able to win on 4th of June. But Mamata Banerjee is right now looking totally after her own interests.
Sumit, Joyita has made a very important and a very crucial point that perhaps the reason for this distance is obviously a prediction, a clairvoyance, if we can call it that the India Alliance is definitely going to end up with chalk on their face.
Joyita ji is completely right. You see, first of all, the point I was trying to make earlier, she's bothered about her assembly elections. She knows she is going to lose parliamentary elections big time because here the alliance of Congress and left is squeezing her, and here BJP is squeezing her. So she knows she's the big time loser. BJP might emerge as the single largest party vis-a-vis parliamentary elections in state of West Bengal. She knows that there's a possibility. That severely impacts her assembly elections and the chances of winning an assembly election. Now, even if you look at the last time, if you remember the last time Bengal elections, when it last 3 phases, the COVID wave came in. Nobody could go to West Bengal for campaigning. What did she tell to the people? Delhi se koi nahi aayega. In a way, that was a veiled threat. Nobody is going to come from Delhi. You better vote for me. And because of these last 3 phases, the election completely went to her side. Otherwise, if was no upsurge of COVID, the election could have been anybody's game. She knows BJP is getting stronger and stronger. She knows Congress is not a force to reckon with. She knows CPM is getting weaker and weaker. So she is doing her best to protect the home turf. Why should be I seen in the so-called band baja barat of Rahul Gandhi when I know that there is no dulhan and there is going to be no barat? So, the Rahul Gandhi is a dulha who is trying to get a barat together, but there is no bridegroom, dulhan hai nahi. So that is the problem. So if you're seen with Rahul Gandhi, you are endorsing Rahul Gandhi. You are endorsing Rahul Gandhi as a superior leader, which he is not. I mean, Joyita Di is right, because when she says there are only 2 bigger parties, one is TMC and one is Stalin. So Stalin is mainly confined to Tamil Nadu. He wants to be seen as a national leader, so he is tagging along. Arvind Kejriwal is tagging around. But if you come to Mamata Didi, she is very focused on West Bengal. She does not want to risk her home turf and has post of the chief minister for some, merry-go-round of so-called India alliance and all that. But the problem is that Congress is so desperate. Congress is so desperate. I want to fight you. I put candidates with you. I have done an alliance with your opponents. But for the photo of Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi to look good, Kharge ji is saying, I will cannibalize my state unit. I'll get rid of Ranjan Chaudhary. You please come for the photo. Congress might do a Rajniti of like that, but I don't think any sane political party will do a Rajniti of that. In fact, what is happening in this NDA alliance, everybody is piggybacking on Congress. Everybody is trying to take a pie out of Congress. Like the best example is how Aam Aadmi Party has cannibalized Congress. Everybody is trying to make Congress look weak and meek and smaller. And you know that Congress is dependent on us. We are not dependent on Congress. But Congress, just to project Rahul Gandhi as some national leader and alternate to Prime Minister Modi, they are ready to cannibalize the party. They are ready to sacrifice the cadre. They are ready to get rid of anything and everything. I think if Mamata Banerjee is taking this step, it is, at least for her political interest, is good for her. And definitely what Congress is doing is cannibalizing the party and letting it seen as the weakest party. And Vinitji, I'm telling you, this time on 4th June, I won't be surprised if Congress is less than 40-45 seats. It's quite possible because I'm seeing their hatasha and nirasha. I'm seeing how rattled they are. I'm seeing how frustrated they are getting. And I'm seeing how the so-called Darbaris are trying their best to still make it a Rahul Gandhi election. And Rahul Gandhi is saying Prime Minister Modi will not come to power. I'm giving him in writing. And we are going to win 300 seats. God save the Congress and God save the Gandhis. I don't know who gives them this advice. Kiska WhatsApp aata hai, which he reads from media. And after that, what will happen, Vinitji, after 4th June, these all things will be made into memes and people will be entertained for next 5 years. Bar, lagatar, khata, khat.
All right, Rohi, this is obviously imperative for the India alliance. You know, Mamata Banerjee, when she in fact showed her support in the beginning, you know, there was an actual wave of the opposition, you know, capitalizing on the anti-incumbency emotion. How badly do you think this has impacted the India alliance? And even if Mamata Banerjee did not in fact evade all these meetings or did not show interest to whatever the India alliance did, do you think that would have made an impact?
You know, firstly, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, even when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat at one point of time, he's one such unique leader in the since the independence of India who has never faced and will never face anti-incumbency because people at the end of the day trust him. And I will try to also add to what Shobita said initially regarding the CPIM and the Congress alliance in West Bengal. There is a big bubble around their alliance that they have actually managed to, adjust certain seats. But this is not the reality. The reality is that both these parties are extremely weak in Bengal. And then in certain areas like in Coach Bihar, in Ghatal, in Purulia, where they still have some organization left, we are actually fighting against each other. So if you go to Coach Bihar, you will see a left candidate fighting against the Congress candidate. If you go to Purulia, the same thing is happening. So this entire bubble around this left and Congress aligning in West Bengal is actually not true. And after 4th June, this will more be exposed. And what we expect is that after 4th June, this TMC, CPIM and Congress and whatever leftovers are there in Bengal, they all will come together. Saying so, at the end of the day, what the people of India are saying when they see this so-called dotted alliance, that ye rishta kya kehlata hai? Because in Tripura, suddenly they have the Congress and CPIM have become the same bed partners, and there in Kerala, the CPIM is alleging that Congress is actually the B team of BJP probably, and Congress is saying that CPIM is trying to kill democracy. So no one knows actually what they are trying to do. And after 4th June, all these parties will suffer from existential crisis, and we are very firm on this. However, we are again very much. We are again very much hopeful that on 4th June we'll be seeing a massive pro-incumbency wave 400, ab ki baar 400 par has, as Pradhan Mantri Shri Narendra Modi has also said, is going to become a reality. And sadly, our alliance, our opposition in India is such a foolish opposition. I'm very sorry to use this word, but in a democracy, we also expect an opposition is intelligent. But here, they are literally going for ground scorching with no idea. They have made this entire election about only Narendra Modi and only whether BJP is going to do 400 par or whether they are not going to do 400 par. Because they do not have basic confidence to fight an election. In Telangana, where they recently came to power, they are going to lose seats, and even Congress president himself said such a thing. In all the other states, like they are literally going for a rout, even in the southern states. So this alliance, whatever which we can see, is Ram Virodhi, Kam Virodhi, and at the end of the day, the entire nation will show the exit door to this alliance, and Narendra Modi will come back to power stronger, and we will win.
All right, Shomit, लोकसभा चुनाव अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हक में जाता है पश्चिम बंगाल में, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि असेंबली इलेक्शंस को लेकर ममता बनर्जी और टीएमसी के अंदर किस किस तरीके की इनसिक्योरिटी का भाव महसूस हो सकता है?
मुझे नहीं लगता है कि कोई भी इनसिक्योरिटीज है, और आई एम क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट इट कि यहाँ पर इस बार भी टीएमसी, जो मैं आपको बोला कि मैं कोई पोलस्टर नहीं हूँ, फिर भी मैं जितने भी ग्राउंड में घुमा हूँ उससे मैं क्लियरली कह सकता हूँ नॉर्थ बंगाल में शायद कुछ ही सीट में बीजेपी अच्छा करेगा। पिछले बार भी किया था, लेकिन इस बार जंगल माहौल में जहाँ पर बीजेपी ने अच्छा क्लीन स्वीप किया था पिछले बार, वहाँ पर बीजेपी की थोड़ा माहौल टाइट है, ये क्लियर है। और साउथ बंगाल जो है, साउथ बंगाल का जो पार्ट है जहाँ पर ये जो लास्ट 2-3 फेज पे इलेक्शन हो रहा है, स्पेशली इन द लास्ट 2 phases, especially in the last phases, and the phase happened in 20th में, ये जो फेज है ये टीएमसी का स्ट्रॉन्ग ग्राउंड पे इलेक्शन हो रहा है। स्पेशली बीजेपी अगर अच्छा करेगा, बीजेपी को अगर 18 से आगे जाना है, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, एज ए पॉलिटिकल एनालिसिस्ट मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि अगर बीजेपी को 18 से अच्छा करना है तो उसे साउथ बंगाल में, स्पेशली ये जो कोलकाता जोन है, जो कोलकाता ओरिएंटेड जो जोन है, कोलकाता नॉर्थ 24 परगना, ये जो एरिया है कोलकाता नॉर्थ 24 परगना, साउथ 24 परगना, यहाँ से उनको सीट निकालना है, क्योंकि 18 सीट्स उनके पास ऑलरेडी है। अगर वहां से वो एक भी सीट वो लूज करता है तो वो अपना ग्राउंड लूज कर रहा है। अगर यहाँ पर ये क्लियर कर देना चाहिए कि जो कोलकाता सराउंडिंग्स, द ग्रेटर कोलकाता जोन है, द ग्रेटर कोलकाता रीजन है, ये जो नॉर्थ कोलकाता, साउथ कोलकाता, जादवपुर, डायमंड हार्बर, मथुरापुर, ये जो सीट्स है यहाँ पर दमदम, बैरकपुर भी इस बार टीएमसी जीतने वाला है, ये क्लियरली बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं बैरकपुर का वोटर भी हूँ।
Joyita in fact wants to respond to what Shomit has said. Joyita, go ahead.
Well, not so much as a response to this particular panelist, but you see, when we are making these calculations, what we are forgetting is that number one, there is huge anti-incumbency on the ground against TMC. You see, not earlier, of course, there has been a lot of talk about corruption. It is for the first time that the people of Bengal have seen cash actually tumbling out of the closet of TMC leaders, and that has a psychological impact, and the mood is very bad in Bengal. And let's not forget, you see, there is a world outside, or rather there is a Bengal outside Calcutta and its immediate neighborhood. I think what we are forgetting in areas like, say, Medinipur, where now Shubhendu is now in with the BJP, it is but natural that he will be looking into those seats like Kathi, Tomluk, and also so all these seats are going to come to the BJP. So the whole point is that, and if you are looking towards Jungle Mahal and all, Jhargram, Purulia, that side, from whatever information I have TMC doesn't have even the slightest of chances over there. Those areas BJP will sweep. And what had happened in the last election was that, you see, ultimately when it comes to Bengal, let's not forget, polarization is going to play a huge role in the elections. So when it comes to the eastern part of Bengal, the region bordering Bangladesh, where there is a substantial presence of the minority population, to the extent that in certain districts they are in a majority, it is these seats that will be saving the TMC. TMC will be doing well in this region. The other part of Bengal, the western part of Bengal, everywhere, wherever the minority population is low, BJP is going to do pretty well. No, that
All
is
right,
the
we've
what
run
I'm
out of time.
hearing.
Sumit Peer wants to make a quick closing comment. Sumit, go ahead.
You need only one line. देखिए 4 जून को इंडिया अलायंस होगी फेल और इनको इनके सपनों की होगी डिरेल.
All right, okay, on that note, I don't need to top that. That's quite poetic, or rather poetic justice, if we can call it that, Sumit.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.